I made a deal with the Madonna. I traded the sight in my eyes to return to the real world. I boarded the school bus like any other day, but an accident happened. The bus sank beneath the water. I was trapped in cold darkness. No one on the bus walked away alive. At the moment I nearly died, a beam of light pulled me in. The light wrapped around me. I crossed into another time and space. The Madonna caught and saved me from the deep. The Madonna gave me a choice: stay with her or return to the living. I paid a painful price for that choice. Long after, my father found me on the shore. I returned to the world, but my life had changed completely. Years passed, and that day stayed burned into me. I often dreamed of that accident. On my 21st birthday, I went to the nearest subway station as usual. I played my favorite violin piece. The music echoed through the station. A man stopped and listened. He was an anesthetist named Hunter. Hunter said my song sounded unusual. He struck up a conversation. I did not intend to answer him. He suddenly brought up things I could hardly believe.
I'm sorry, did you have an NDE?
I don't know what that is.
A near-death experience. Did you die and come back to life?
To find answers, I followed him to a restaurant. He tended to every small detail as he cared for me. After confirming I had a near-death experience, Hunter told his story. He used to work as an anesthetist in a clinic. He noticed some patients had something leave their bodies after their hearts stopped. After that, he quit and started studying near-death survivors. Hunter showed his research results, a machine that could hear a heart beating from a distance. Hearing this, I began to trust him blindly. I believed he might help me find answers. At my request, Hunter took me to his home. He revealed his true colors. He coaxed and deceived me into his basement. He put me in a room and then left. I felt something was wrong. I tried to get up and investigate and hit the glass before me. The room was a sealed glass cell. I was not the only one locked inside. Someone in the next room explained our situation plainly.
We were like the living dead, right next to each other, but alone. There's nothing more isolating than not being able to feel time, to not feel the distance between hours, days.
Their words crushed my plans to escape. Because I was blind, Hunter grew less cautious. He let me go upstairs each day to tidy and to help cook.
I became his housekeeper and slowly learned his ways.
Over time, I noticed Hunter had severe sleep problems. He relied on drugs to sleep every night. A daring idea formed in my mind. While he focused on his research, I used the vacuum's noise as cover. I quietly opened a cabinet and stole a sleeping pill. I hid it in a small box in the kitchen. Days passed, and I saved up enough pills. That day, I cooked and kneaded fresh parsley. When Hunter went to pick it, the chance arrived. I poured the sleeping pills into the soup. I brought the soup to him. After a few sips, his breathing grew labored. I froze in place. I had put in sleeping pills, but things went wrong. He said he was allergic to something in the soup.
Go and get my spare EpiPen. In the bathroom cabinet above the sink. Stupid. You don't know the door. Come on. They're all trapped down there. They'll starve and die.
I groped to the storage room, opened the fridge, and took out the medicine. As I tried to hide it, Hunter crawled in from outside. He grabbed the epinephrine and injected himself. The next day, I cleaned the rooms as usual. When he headed back to the basement, I called out to him. He paused at the doorway and I shoved him down hard. In that moment, I grabbed a pot and smashed the kitchen glass. I jumped out the window and ran into the woods. I ran until I reached a cliff and stopped, my head full of chaos. A blow from behind knocked me out. Sometime later, I returned to that dark world that shone with light. The Madonna Cotton was waiting there. I walked up and lay in her arms. This time, the Madonna made me choose again, stay there, or go back to the original world. Going back would mean my father would be reborn at a cost. I tore between my father and my lab companions. I could not convince myself to abandon the people in the lab.
Now you know sacrifice. Now you are ready for what comes with this gift. Swallow it.
She said it was a seed of light. I woke up and discovered I could see.
The sudden rush of loss made me realize that for the second time in my life, I was dead.